Dan Hoard in Newport, Rhode Island with Bearcats senior linebacker Eric Wilson from Redford, Michigan, not too far from Detroit. Tell us a little bit about your interest growing up in Michigan.
Growing up in Michigan, it's kind of different. Where I'm from, it's a little bit of mixed cultures for a lot of different people. So it's kind of chill though. So I'm kind of used to different people, used to different things, trying new things. So it's just all about trying new things, being a better person.
I know in addition to playing football, you were a track star when you were young. Did you play a lot of sports?
I played basketball, track, and football. So every season I was doing something. Great way to stay active, stay fast, stay mobile.
Were you always the fastest kid in the neighborhood growing up?
It's kind of weird because in the 4th grade, that's really all we did. We went outside, playground, recess, and literally just raced. And I was new coming in the 4th grade in my city now, so that's kind of like my rep. I was the fastest guy in school.
It's a good one to have. I didn't have it, I can tell you that. Who was your favorite athlete as a kid?
My favorite athlete as a kid was probably Larry Fitzgerald. I played receiver, so I kind of idolized the receiver, and he was great because I felt like he was fast, he was quick, he always did the right thing, he was always making the right play and just fighting for those extra yards, and it kind of really motivated me to do better.
What did or do your folks do for a living?
My mom is a property manager, so she takes care of a whole complex of apartments. Right now, she just got a promotion. Well, not a really promotion. She changed jobs to a place downtown. It's really nice, so that's good for her. My stepdad, he's a photographer on the side, and he also works for Bright House Television. So, yep.
You started your college career at Northwestern. Was it just not the right fit for you as it turned out?
No, it wasn't a good fit at all. I kind of went there just because it was the Big Ten football. I was kind of hyped up, and I got all my family saying go there because it's a great school, because it's a great academic school. But I wasn't thinking of necessarily the fit for me. I was kind of thinking of just the best of this or that. So I think when I went there, it was kind of like a shock because it actually wasn't like the place for me. But Cincinnati, I love it. It's a great place for me. Like, everything gets along with me. I get along with everybody, so I love it.
Did you know right away after you transferred to UC, I found my home?
Oh yeah, it was definitely a great fit. I felt loved from everybody, all the staff and all the players and all the coaches. So it was nothing bitter about coming to Cincinnati. I loved it. It was a great transformation, and it looks like it's a great fit.
I don't know if it's the highlight of your career, but the first year you got on the field as a Bearcat, you scored a touchdown against Tulane. What do you remember about that play?
Yeah, it's kind of funny because when you don't get because I played receiver in high school. I was actually an all-state receiver, so it's kind of weird getting that feeling once you score a touchdown. You know you did something on defense. It's kind of just making plays and hope you get off the field, like 3 and out. So I was really hustling that year on special teams. I played every special teams, and it was really fun to get that touchdown. It was really fun. Kirk almost got it from me, though.
Aside from sports, what do you do well?
Besides sports, what do I do well? I think I do well with just bringing the fun out of every situation. You can't really be so serious or so down on any situation. So if we're ever in any situation, meetings, just walking around, anybody's down, I feel like I'm that person that can just bring people up.
In a perfect world, I'm sure you'd love to play in the NFL. If that doesn't happen, do you know what you'd like to do for a living?
I talked about this with a couple people since I've been here, and my major is going to be sport admin. After, in the fall, I just have one more class to take, professional selling. So I was really thinking about creating my own facility to train high school kids who have dreams of going to college, because there's a lot of things that college coaches, not really necessarily college coaches, but just people that contact kids from college or just high school coaches, they don't really necessarily educate the kids in what they need to be doing in order to get there. They might have an idea, but they might not know exactly what to do. So I think creating a facility in order to train these kids and let them know what they need to do and this is how you do it will just help kids in general, whatever community I have that training facility, to just get up to the next level.
What do you like most about the University of Cincinnati?
What do I like most? What I like most is everything's right there in a campus. You don't have to go pretty far for anything, but at the same time, just because it's a small area, there's a lot of stuff in that one little area. And I like the architecture in our campus. There's a lot of weird, unique things and places, and our facilities are getting upgraded and nice. So I just love the whole campus in general.
You're one of the senior leaders on this team. You have high expectations and hopes for your final college football season. What will you stress to your younger teammates as the key to realizing your dreams this year?
I think one key that I have to tell the underclassmen is just don't take anything for granted. Don't take any film session for granted. Don't take any practice for granted, because you never know what little thing you actually need to focus on in order to make you better, to make that player, to take that extra step to be in front of the play instead of chasing the play down. So I think just being prepared and actually paying attention to what you might need. Even though you can be a great player, you can be an even better player. There's no cap on the greatness that you can have. So I think just having that key and making that extra step would just make our team as a whole better.
Have a great senior year. Thanks for the time.
Appreciate it. Go
All right,
Bearcats.
that's linebacker Eric Wilson, and I'm Dan Hoard on GoBearcats.com.